yarn friends, welcome back to LlamaMamaKayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla and thank you for stopping by for a visit today. I wanted to share with you a secret project that I've been working on. I've been working on this off and on for the past few months, since about April-ish probably is when I started working on this. So I've just been making granny squares galore. And I've been saving them up because I'm going to make a project for my living room. And so my living room is gray and turquoise. Two walls, this wall behind me and the wall in front of me are gray. And the wall on this end and the wall on that end are turquoise. Like Bahama Bay, or I can't really think of the color of it. It's Bahama something. So it's kind of a beachy turquoise look. And that's the color theme in my living room and dining room. So I'm in the dining room area actually, and that is the living room over there, and there are 2 couches, a coffee table, and 3 end tables over there. And so that's all that's in the living room. There's no TV or anything like that in there, but that's where my boys hang out to spend time with each other, is in the living room. So I wanted to make other than that, no one ever sits in there. And so I wanted to make, I originally was thinking I was going to make couch covers, a slip cover for my couches. And so that's why I was making up all these squares. But then Ollie's came to town and opened up, and Dakota and I found couch covers there. So it's not, the couch covers are kind of, they're blue, gray, different colors, shades of blue and gray mostly. Maybe a touch of green in there for leaves or something, but they're kind of flowery, but it's not big, bold flowers in your face, you know. It's just, they're a little bit flowery, but flowers are not my thing. But anyway, those couch covers work fine. And so then I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to make a couch cover. I'm just going to turn those granny squares into a blanket. So I'm going to show you the granny squares that I've been working on. I started out with this big daisy square. They've been shoved in a box, so they're not laying quite flat. But anyway, so this big daisy one will probably be like maybe the center of the big blanket. And I think it's going to be a pretty big blanket because I got a lot going on here. So anyway, this would probably be the center of the blanket, the big daisy. And then I'm making a couple more big squares that's just going to go randomly somewhere. So I made this one, and I might go around this a couple more times. I'm not sure. I might leave it at that size. It just depends when I start trying to piece it together. And I hadn't put a border on these yet because I need to know if I need to make a couple more rounds on those. So then I've just been making random granny squares in the colors that I want to use in this blanket, which is going to be purples and blues and maybe a touch of some greens. Not a lot of green, but a little bit. So, and gray. I'm putting gray in it also. So this is some granny squares that I've been making. Like I said, these were just all shoved in a box, so they're kind of wonky looking right now. I love that dark purple. It looks blue on my camera, but it is actually a bold, dark purple. And so I've made those, and then I've made some where I've put my borders, my joining border around some of these. I hadn't done those yet. These all have the joining borders on them. So I'm just kind of randomly using those colors. I have a big box that I have the colors I've been using in. There's just a solid blue. And then a daisy with a blue center and some blue around it, just to be a little different. Solid turquoisey looking, and this is more the color of my walls, I think. You can see I've got lots of granny squares here. Oh, I'm giving out. Okay. And then these are all daisies in different shades of blues and purples, light blue, some aqua, turquoisey. Here's a bold blue. So these are all just the same thing, actually, just more of these daisy squares. So I do like daisies. I like daisies and sunflowers. So I've got a lot of squares here. I didn't realize I'd done so many. And that's not all. I have those squares. And then, guess what? I have some I've started putting together. There's those. That's 3. And then this one is, oof, I'm not going to show all this in one screen. I'll have to just kind of scroll it by. All right, so that's going to be another row or panel. I think this will be, this one right here is 1, 2, 3, is 6. I think that might be the length of it. I was trying to gauge it to see. Actually, I had these connected to it, and I was like, whoa, that's a super blanket. So I cut those 3 off and was able to save the borders. And so I think this is going to be the length of it. It's my arm span there. So Dakota usually sits on the big couch, so this one will be going on the big couch. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm making throw blankets for my living room, and also I'm going to make some pillows for the couches too. And you probably saw in another video that I got the Karen anniversary cake in the colorway of Blueberry Bash. So these colors kind of go with all these colors. So with this one, I'm going to make a circle blanket to go on the love seat. And then I'm going to make some throw pillows to go with it. Not that they'll actually matchy with this, but they'll tie in just fine. And then just because I've used up my blues, I needed to get some more blues, but I wasn't planning on getting the same exact colors. So let me just put this over here. So at Michael's, I grabbed some more blue colors, blue, purple, and a little touch of green colors in the new Craftsmart. And I do have a video comparing the old Craftsmart with the new Craftsmart. And this is very soft yarn. It's made in Turkey now, and it is just lovely. So anyway, I picked up some colors for that. This is cornflower, aqua, reef, Arctic, ice blue, mint, periwinkle, and a gray. And then I also got this variegated, it's called Lotus Blossom, that matches all these colors pretty well. So I'll probably make a throw pillow out of this, and then some squares also to tie in with this. So that is my super big project that I'm working on, one square at a time. And it'll get completed, but it's one square at a time. It's not really a rush to get that done, but it's something I do want to get done before it gets cool, so that there is pillows. Throw blankets and pillows. I said pillow because I looked over. I picked up this swirl, Karen swirl. It is called Iced Cream, and I'm going to make a throw pillow out of this to go in here. So that is the blanket I'm working on, and like I said, I've been making these squares. I have a tub of blue and these color yarns that I've just about used up. That's why I went ahead and bought some more shades of blue and purple and greenies to finish up some squares. I think I have enough daisy squares. So I'm not going to make any more daisy squares. I'll probably make some more squares like this. Oops, almost dropped it. I'll probably be making some more just random squares like this, putting different colors together. And then also, that's a lot of daisy squares, isn't it? And then, some kind of like this. And then just some solids. So that's the plan, is to use up this new colors that I've got in the Craft Smart to make more for those. And I may make a couple more just random big squares or either rectangles or something like that. So all the squares won't be the same size. So far, all these are the same size. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. The reason why those worked out as 5 rounds is because this is the square I was wanting to put in it, and so I just did up to see what equaled that. And so that's what I ended up with, 5 rounds. So I probably won't do any small ones. If these were 6 rounds, I could do the small ones and two would fit there, but these won't. So it'd probably just be this size and maybe some rectangles and then, a few big ones. But anyway, stay tuned and see how my blanket turns out. As I'm working on it, I'll be sharing with you guys to let you see how that's going for me. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you stopping by for a visit, and I'll see you all again soon.